All right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, all at Staten Island, my home borough, Brooklyn. Back at it with another video. This is going to be another entry to the Greatest Games Ever series. Since, the NFL playoffs have started, I decided to take one of the greatest playoff games and one of the greatest games ever in NFL history. The 1981 AFC Divisional Round between the San Diego Chargers and the Miami Dolphins, also known as in NFL lore as the Epic in Miami. Back in 2019, when the NFL celebrated its 100th anniversary, they ranked this game as the fourth greatest game in National Football League history. Now, I gotta say this, it is top five, definitely. I mean, I watch this game on YouTube. If you love offense, if you love back and forth, and you love drama, this is definitely the game for you because this game was just incredible from an offensive perspective. And, I'm in Sports Illustrated. I read that Sports Illustrated dubbed it the game nobody should have lost. Well, unfortunately, somebody does have to lose, but it was fun while it lasted. I'll say that much. But anyway, let me give a little background. First, the San Diego Chargers. San Diego Chargers hired this man right here, Mr. Don Coryell, in 1978. In 1979, he turned the Chargers to a 12-4 win team. They lost in the division round to the Houston Oilers. 1980, they went 11-5, lost an AFC Championship game to the Raiders. So in 1981, going into that season, they finished that regular season 10-6. Led by this man right here, number 14, Dan Fouts, who's a Hall of Fame quarterback. In 1981, he threw for a then NFL record 4,802 passing yards. He had 33 passing touchdowns and a 59.1% completion percentage. This dude was a real gunslinger. Eric Coryell and the West Coast offense, they really modernized offense in the National Football League. Everything you see today is you have to give credit to Bill Walsh and Don Coryell. Unfortunately, Don Coryell is not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, even though I feel like he should be. God rest his soul. Anyway, Kellen Winslow Sr., who was a third-year star, he finished that season with 88 receptions. That was the second consecutive year leading the league, 1,075 receiving yards, and 10 touchdowns. This is running back Chuck Muncie, who finished that season with 19 rushing touchdowns, which was a then NFL record. That's James Brooks, a very versatile running back for the San Diego Chargers. He's not the last versatile running back that the Chargers had, who wore 21. That's special team player Hank Bauer, who would come in sometimes fill in at running back on goal line situations, but his best use was as a special teams player. That's future Hall of Famer Charlie Joyner, who at age 34 in 1981 caught 70 passes for 1,188 yards and 7 touchdowns. And that's Wes Chandler, who caught 69 passes for 1,142 yards and 6 touchdowns. Meaning the 1981 San Diego Chargers were the first team in NFL history to have 3 receivers, or at least 3 players, 2 receivers and a tight end, go over 1,000 receiving yards in the same year. Like I said, man, the Eric Coryell offense was something special. And, of course, they acquired Wes Chandler early in the season after trading away star receiver John Jefferson to the Green Bay Packers. Also, their future Hall of Fame pass rusher Fred Dean, they traded him to the 49ers. Probably shouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. Anyway, the 1981 Chargers obviously finished number 1 in points scored and yards gained. But with trading away future Hall of Famer Fred Dean, they finished 26th overall in defense. I get he was causing problems, so you probably wanted to get rid of him, but still. And their opponent that year was the Miami Dolphins, led by legendary Pro Football Hall of Fame coach Don Shula. God bless his soul. He passed away in 2020 at the age of 90. Now, by 1981, Bob Greasy was gone, Larry Zonko was gone, Mercury Morris was gone, Paul Warfield was gone, and Dan Marino hadn't arrived on the scene yet. So, who was Don Shula's guys? David Woodley and Don Strock. You also had Nat Moore, number 89, and future Hall of Famer center Dwight Stevenson. The Miami Dolphins finished that season 11-4-1. And, of course, they had home field advantage over the San Diego Chargers. So it was a hot, humid day in Miami, Florida. And also the Miami Dolphins, I not forget to mention, they had their killer bees, their defense. Anyway, when the game started, the Chargers kicked a field goal, and then Wes Chandler returned to kick 50-some yards to the house, thanks to assisted by a great Hank Bauer block, and they got up 10-0. Then they scored and scored again to go up 24-0 in the first quarter. Man, this offense was explosive. It was just off the charts. But then in the second quarter, the Dolphins started to gain some momentum. After kicking the field goal, Don Strock threw a pass to a receiver named Joe Rose, who caught in, made the ball game 24-10. And then this happened. The hook and ladder to number 22, running back Tony Nathan. As you can see right there in the top, it was ranked the 43rd greatest play in NFL history. And then after that, Don Strock found Joe Rose again for a touchdown to tie it at 24-24. Then the game became back and forth. Dan Fouts and Kellen Winslow Sr. Now it's 31-24. Don Strock hit Bruce Hardy for a 50-yard pass. Now it's 31-31. Okay, then Tony Nathan, the Dolphins running back, had a 12-yard rushing touchdown, make it 38-31. And then Dan Fouts hit number 21, wide receiver running back James Brooks in the back of the end zone. The pass was originally intended for Kellen Winslow, but Kellen Winslow was so drained, so tired from the humidity, he was cramping up, he couldn't get there to spot in time, but fortunately James Brooks was there. And that tied the game at 38-38. The game goes in overtime. The Dolphins tried to win the game, but Kellen Winslow blocked it. He blocked the field goal. Dan Fouts hits Kellen Winslow again. Kellen Winslow goes out. He hits Charlie Joyner. He goes out. So they line up for a field goal. The San Diego Chargers win 41-38 over the Miami Dolphins. Here's the iconic NFL Films image of Kellen Winslow being helped off the field. He finished that game with 13 catches for 166 yards and a touchdown. One of the greatest single-game individual performances, probably the greatest in NFL history, considering the context. But 41-38 is how the epic in Miami ended. The Dolphins were going home. The Chargers went on to get blown out in the Freezer Bowl in Cincinnati, 27-7. But hey, what do you think? Is the epic in Miami the greatest football game ever? If not, what is? Some of the comment sections down below. Is Kellen Winslow to you the greatest tight end ever? Is Air Coryell? Do you think Don Coryell should belongs in the Pro Football Hall of Fame? Should they get more credit for helping modernizing football? Tell me all that. Click the like button, subscribe, share the video with your friends, turn on the notification bell. I'm going to see you all.